Angie in the yarn room. In the yarn room. Can you see that? Hello, Mags Cutie Gaming. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so today we're having a mystery crochet along. Even it was a mystery to me, even to last night. I could not decide what we wanted to work on. So, hold on, I'm going to unplug you just a little bit, just so I can tilt you down a little bit more. Yeehaw! Here we go. Let's sit down and let's crochet. The dog got off my lap, so now I don't have to worry about her sitting on here. But I really do love her whenever she's sitting with me. Did I lose anybody? Okay, so what was I talking about? Cha-Cha is always on top of me, and she just jumped up, and now she's sitting over there. And if I can show you, she's sitting in her little bed. So welcome, welcome. Mags is here. I don't see anybody else here yet, but I am working on my project that I want to work with you guys. I'm making my first one, and so I could get the hang of making it. I saw it on, guess where? YouTube. Oh my gosh. Where we see everything on YouTube, right? So I'm glad that you're back. I'm glad that y'all are hanging out with me. Hello, Miss Ellis. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. I'm just working on the project, the mystery project that we're going to be working on. And as soon as I get this part done, I will show you what it is. I was trying to time myself, but I had to unravel yarn. I had to watch the video that I was learning this from and decide what I wanted to do because, I always adjust the patterns. So it took me longer, but I think that making this pattern will take about 30 minutes if you're experienced. If you're experienced, maybe 20 minutes. But 30 minutes an average, I guess, 30 to 40 minutes. 40 minutes if you're just beginning. Oh, I gotta do this one over again. Too loose. If you want to go ahead and start getting some yarn together, I have a beige, and then and I'm working with cotton yarn, and I'm using the what is it called? The sugar and cream. It's the one people usually use like for dishcloths and stuff. I love the feel of it. A lot of people don't like it. It's big, it's rough, and you know what? I'm a red heart yarn girl, so I um I love my yarn to be just natural, regular, old, inexpensive yarn. I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm finished with this one, and you don't get to see what it is yet because it's a reveal. Hello, Lisa Bond. Hello. Rania Sapat. I've been crocheting, I say 45 years. Woo! And so, hold on a second. Oh, sorry, you got to see right up my face. Since I was a teenager, and I just turned 61. So, let me see. There's some stuff here that I need that you cannot see yet because I haven't shown you what I'm going to do. Hello, Alza. Hello. Thank you, Rania. Thank you. Thank you for telling me I look beautiful. Thank you so much. I I believe it. Oh gosh. All righty. Now, I'm not going to show you what I'm doing yet, but I sure do have a lot of um things to sew up in here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so how many of you guys want, oh, let's see, what was I going to say? I'm using a 4 millimeter hook, but you can use whatever. And I think on my next one, I might go down to a 4. So grab your hooks. I'm using a cotton yarn. Um, and you can choose whatever colors you want. Let's see, the main color, 4 colors. So one of the colors you're going to be using to start with and to end with. So, yeah, that'll be nice. This is coming out nice. I'm really having a good time here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Golly. I think, let me see. I don't know how it's going to look on the top. Let me see how it's looking. Oh, yeah, I can pull that. Let's see. Okay. Oh my. Oh my. Loving it, loving it, loving it. What are y'all doing today? How have y'all been since the last time I saw you, which I canceled the crochet meeting um on Saturday because it was Easter weekend. So I was off celebrating that and hanging out with my family. What did y'all do? Did you do anything special? Did you celebrate Easter? If not, what did you do? What did you do? Okay. Ta 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 ta. I don't know what I'm doing here, but that's okay. That's usually what happens. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. And since this is not going to be completely finished because I consider it completely finished whenever I weave in all the ends, this does not have that. Let me see. Okay. Does not have that done in here yet, but this is my little prototype for you guys. And I think I am going to go down to a size 4 millimeter. If you want to use the bigger 5, go ahead. That's fine. Okay, and I'm going to show it to you without the ends all woven in yet. That's up close and personal. Up close and personal. Let me get this one here. Who's in here? An octopus? No. What are the guesses do you have, guys? A flower? No. But very close. Thank you for playing with those emojis and leaving me a like. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's just kind of cut these off just a little bit, and that way they're not so much in the way. Do not cut my work. Do not cut my work. I'm going to weave these in, so don't you worry on what it is, with the tails in here, because I just made this right before the live. A mushroom, a granny square mushroom. What do you think about that? I need to put a little hanger here maybe, or you can put it on a stem, on anything. Let's see. I have some little, um, you just put it on a little stem. You could stick it anywhere you want. Let's see. Did any of these have points on them? No. Okay. No worries. Okay. So anyways, that's what we're going to be making today. Are you ready? So choose your colors. On this one, I started with the beige and I ended with the beige. That's the stem color. And I usually make mushrooms that have a bottom and I stuff that. But this one, I really like this little pattern that I saw someone make. And I love granny squares and I'm totally into pink and green. So, if you wanted to do it all pink, I have lots and lots of you can use all your scraps on this. Okay? We're gonna make it. Are you ready? Do y'all want me to face this way? Let me know. Do you want to face this way? Or do you want for me to turn it around and we can look at it this way and you can see me working? Woohoo! Which way is better for you? Tell me, tell me. You would use it for jewelry. You sure can. Put it on a stand and you can hang little things on your. You make it stem longer. That way you can hang longer earrings. That would be so adorable. You are so right. I've seen people do that and I thought that's amazing. Okay. Oh, I love these colors. Doesn't it remind you of granny colors? Perfect for me. And you do pottery. Wow. That's awesome, Rania. I love that. I'm very interested in it. I don't have any of the equipment for it, but I would love to do that too. Okay, let's get to it, people. Let's get started. That looks kind of funky here because I think I sewed over something wrong. That's okay. We're going to do it properly. We're gonna get this kind of stuff made. This is my very first one to make, but this is a granny square circle. It's easy. Let's go, people. What color did you choose? And let's see. I gotta go now. Okay, bye, Branya. You're not good at it. Oh, what, Mags, cutie? Why? Okay. Sorry about that. I don't even have coffee. Okay, we're going to start with our color that we know is going to end up to be our stem. So I'm going to go ahead and use this cotton yarn, and it's sugar and cream probably. Oh, thank you, Megs. Okay, don't forget to leave your like. Okay, so on the first one, I have I'm going to flip you around so you can kind of see my pattern written down. If you want to screenshot it, we can use any millimeter hook we want. And that's kind of just basic. Let's see, double crochet increase and then granny squares. Underneath this one right here, I should have 2 rows of granny squares and then a single crochet. I didn't write it down because I knew it in my head. Sorry about that, people. Okay, yes, it's a mushroom. Okay, let's crochet along. We're gonna make a magic ring, and we're going to put how many? 12 double crochets into this magic ring. And if you know how to make a magic ring, you can go ahead and do that. I hope everybody in here already knows how to, crochet. So this is very basic. Okay, so I chain 3, and that's going to be my first double crochet. Now I'm going to make my double crochet into that ring. This is going to make my second double crochet. I'll let you see how that looks. Okay, you see that? That first chain of 3 is my first double crochet, and then that's my second one. And we're going to put 12 total, counting that first one. So this is 3 double crochet, 4 double crochet, 5 double crochet, 6, 7, whoops, let's redo 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Come on in, people. Come on in. And don't forget to leave your like. It really does matter to me. Okay, so now here we go. That should be 12 double crochets. And I have not joined it yet, but I am going to join it into this first one and count up 3 chains, and that's the top of that first. Okay. So we're going to join them. There's 12 double crochets here. I think I might stick here because I really like you guys being able to see what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3. This is the third chain. Let's adhere to that one. We shall insert, and then I like to do a knot with 2 chains and cut it. And I didn't do that with my first one because I was just trying to follow whatever they were telling me, and I'm going to do a better job on here. But anyways, we're making this part right here, the center of the granny square. The center of the granny square, which should be standing right here. Let's stand her up. There you go, honey. Ooh, she's so cute. I think I do remember you, Max. So we're finishing the center here, and I do my 2 chains so I can pull it back and it's knotted and it's not going to come out. Okay, So I could cut that, but I'm going to just let it weave in as I'm going through here to my next color. On this one, I use like a rosy color. I think that I'm just going to make it a little different. Let's see, what color should I put in here? Um, Maybe, oh, did you see me just throw that? Throw it like it's nothing. Look at all my stash. You can use all your little scraps for this. So adorable. Sorry if I'm making you sick. The Giant Peeps Live. Okay. Okay, so should I make it more I'm addicted to this pink. Pinks, 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 and that's what I'm going to use. So was this one the one I used here? No, it's a little different. So I'm going to use this one as my next color. Let's see if I can find the ends here. Oh, gee whiz, Angie. Oh, gee whiz. Gee whiz, gee whiz, gee whiz. Where's my little scissors? Because we're starting right here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're a mess in here. That's okay. That's the way crochet is. Oop, I don't like, let's show that side right here. Right there. Okay. Where's my circle? I lost it. Okay, so anywhere in here, we're going to do a double increase in each stitch, okay? So wherever you ended, there you should have 12 stitches when you end, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and start over here on like the second one. It doesn't really matter where you start, and I don't like to start in the same place because it makes it bulky for the granny square. So I'm just going to attach it. The way I attach it is just pull up a loop, both the tail and the working yarn is on here. Oh, I did it too long. Hold on a second. So I'm going to pull it through here. See what I mean? Like pull it through here, and then now I got to separate the yarn. Let's see. I don't want it. The tail should not be very long. So what I'm talking about. And all this other stuff is in my way. That's okay. All right. So there's the tail. Now I'm grabbing the tail and the working yarn and attaching it. And then I count 3. 1, 2, 3 chains. I pull this one a little tight. Okay. And I'm going to work this and these other tails in as I go, if I remember to. And this is, we're going to go into the, let's see, we're doing an increase in each one. So again, in this spot, we're going to do a double crochet increase. We're going to go into the next because that first chain acted as my first double crochet. This is the next stitch. So this is my double crochet, yarn over once, pull through, yarn through 2, pull through 2. Again, we're making an increase, so 2 of them in that same stitch. I love granny squares. I was making this and I was like, wow, this is really alleviating a lot of my stress. I love granny squares, I think, because the repetition of it. Okay, that's 2. That's an increase. Don't skip a stitch. And let's see. And we should have 12 of these 2 clusters here, of double crochet clusters here. Yeah, but when I started making the stem and I had to go up the stem and count it that way, I felt a little anxiety. And I'm like, why? I don't understand. And I think it's good for us to know and realize when our anxiety hits us so we can kind of either avoid some of the things, but we can't avoid everything, right? So we'd have to work through it and talk ourselves through it, and hopefully that helps us. Yahoo! Okay, come on, let's pull some more out here. I like working from the center. Y'all know me. If you've been with me, you know that I love pulling from the center. So I pulled a lot there. Now we're still making 2 double crochets in each stitch, and we should have 12 clusters, and we'll count by the end. And if we don't, guess what? We're going to make another cluster somewhere, but we need to have 12. Now this is where I get a little messed up, and I don't know if you do, where we ended our first round, because those stitches get a little funny to me. I don't think I do things right. So let's count how many clusters I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I know I'm going to have to make a cluster in there. Let's see. In this one, I can see it. There it is. Cluster in this one. That's 10. And then now I need to find 11. 11 is in here, wherever I did that, the tail. I moved the tail to the back. Nope. This is 11. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Come in. Leave your thumbs up if you like me, and sit down and let's work on this. We're working on a mushroom, and it's so adorable. It's like a little umbrella, and you can just have it hanging around. You could put a little stem in here and put it in a pot. You can add a little string up here and hang it from your car. You know, many, many, many options. You can just have it sitting there with you. You can make it into an amigurumi by putting little eyes on it. Cute. Cute. Okay, now this is number 12 cluster. 2 double increases in each stitch, and we had 12 stitches. And here's our join, 1, 2, and here's the third chain. So that's where we're going to um, join it, and that's the end of this round. And I'm going to do my 2 chains. And you'll see why if you don't remember me doing this. Okay, and I pull it down and it makes a knot, and it's so wonderful, and I pull it. Sometimes I work it through. Let's see. This right here is a stitch. That's where I am. I'm going to pull it through there where I ended, where I joined, and I'm going to pull it to the back. Okay. I tried to catch these, but I forgot about them. That's okay. Now we're going to move to our next color, and we're going to work like we made an increase in each one. Now in each space in between the two, that's where we're going to be working. So if we went down here, we'd have to go into these, and you can kind of tell by the way it looks here that there's 2 here. You work in the space in between the little 2 clusters, the increases, and you can start anywhere. Okay. Let's start back here a little bit. Make sure, oh, you see that? I almost went in between those 2, that little cluster. No, you want to go between the clusters, not in the clusters. Okay, so there's the 2. And then what color are we doing next? Let's do this green. Oh, I don't know if I like that or not. Let's do a pink. Let's see what pink would look like. No, no. Let's do this pink again. Yes, yes, yes. I love that pink. And can you tell? Look at my nails. I'm about to go get these little claws taken off, not taken off, but cut down a bit because that is just like way too much. I love doing these granny squares because they're so easy and I don't want to say mind numbing, but it really just lets you relax once you get into the zone of making granny squares. I'm just attaching my my yarns here, and I got 2 of them on my hook, double, because I'm uh, attaching it with holding the tail and the working yarn. So I don't count that as a stitch. I go 1, 2, 3. Yes. Come on in, people. Who's here? Let's go see. Hello, Rosie. Come on in, Rosie. I know you're already in anyways, but hey, hey. Did you see what we're working on? A little mushroom, a granny square mushroom. Oh, except for our Lion Brand. Why is that, Alyssa? I mean, Melissa, not Alyssa. Melissa. I know who you are. I just misspoke. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's my first double crochet in this little place right here, and this is going to be the granny cluster. So we need, how many do we need in a granny stitch? 3 double crochets. So that's what we're doing. And that first chain of 3 counts as my first double crochet. See? 1, 2, 3. Now let's move to the next. Now we're going to skip 2. Oh, let's see. There's the 2. You can tell because they're right here. You're going to go in between that and create your double crochet. No chains or anything. And I love it because it's easy. You don't have to think about a stitch. You go in between spaces, and I think that's why I like it. Because I like just going in between spaces. It probably just stresses me out going to all this each stitch, making sure I'm in the correct stitch. This one I know is correct, and this one also is tangled. What's alive if you don't have tangled? So let's see. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to start my next one in between here. There we go. And we don't have to worry about those silly little lines there, this right here, because, I don't know. I don't know what happens there, Angie. You guys want to leave your channel link, type in the word drop, D-R-O-P. Okay, Rosie, do some homework. I'm very entertaining. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Wait a minute. What happened? Oh, okay, let's see. Nightbot, seriously. Cute. Hello, Amy. Okay, look, that's what got me. Is Amy's in here? When did you sneak in, Amy? Are you in here? Amy, you snuck in. Mags, oh, sorry, Mags. Is that what I missed your message there? I don't know until I'm finished with this. Probably an hour. I've already been on here 27 minutes, and you've been with me this whole time. Okay, here we go. Back to our granny squares that I love. And I'm loving these pinks. Pink mushroom. And I think I'm going to use my last color as the green and see how that looks. So pretty. And I'm going to try to do this also with a variegated yarn and see how they work out. What are you guys working on other than maybe working with me on making this mushroom or just listening? Are you working on a project right now? What is it? Would love to hear it. And if you're coming in for the first time, welcome, welcome. This is the Yarn Room. My name is Angie, and we are crocheting. That's what we do here in the Yarn Room, hence the name, the Yarn Room. And where I'm sitting right now is my Yarn Room. I'll give you a little tour in a minute. If you stick around and leave me a like, I'll give you a little tour. I'm going to give you a little tour anyways, whether you leave me a like or not. Okay. Where's my next spot here? So I love it knowing that some people just have me, they're not working on anything, but they are listening. I love it. Love it. Now I don't have to just talk to the walls, people. I need someone to talk to. I talk to anyone, everyone, everywhere. And mostly it's not a problem. I come off kind of friendly. Sometimes I think I come off kind of creepy. But I can't help myself. This is the way the Lord made me. I'm a talker. I'm a yapper. I wanted to sing that song. I'm a joker. Something, something, a midnight, something, something. I wanted to sing that song. I don't know the words, but I was like, I'm a yapper. I'm a talker. I'm a midnight walker. I don't know. I don't have rhyme words for this. Somebody give me some rhyme words. Oh, Lydia's in the house. Hey, Lydia. A sunflower ring. That was almost going to be my um, crochet along mystery crochet. Hanging plants and a cardigan and a mesh sweater for Melissa. You're busy, lady. You are busy. Okay. Okay, we're still doing our okay. Angie made a boo-boo. Oh, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. There's two here. Okay. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Sometimes I think I mess things up and I don't. Sometimes I think I got it right and I messed it up. So we're just going to see what we have here. I didn't even count how many clusters we had in the other one. I thought we were right. And we should have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we have enough. Okay, just these are very close to each other and where I inserted them, so it kind of tricked me. 3. Oh, you know what? I told you I was going to use a 4mm hook. I went ahead and just kept using my 5mm. So we're going to end up with the same size as that one. And now we've gone into every space and we've got to join it in the third chain. 1, 2, 3. That's our top of this double crochet. Dang it. Dang it. How many times do y'all hear me say that? Okay. If I have trouble, sometimes I go into the 2 back ones, as long as I go through that chain. And now I'm going to end it, and I'm going to make my 2 little chains and cut it off with my miniature little scissors. I don't leave it like that. I hold my thumbnail on it, and I press it down, and it makes a knot, and it makes me very happy that I close it off and it's not going to come undone. Actually, I don't think I want to put that there. I usually hide it going from the front to the back, but I think I'm going to go from the front, from the back. Yeah, go into the front, come out the back, and pull it through this way. It seems like the knot wants to go that way. I follow the yarn. The yarn talks to me and tells me it does not want to lay that way. It wants to go this way, but I do want my tail to be in the back, so I do have to bring it to the back. Okay. Ta-da! Here we go, the next color. And we're going to start at any place. I don't like to start where we ended because it gets too bulky. And then you'll just see a line. How did I do this? Does this look okay, the center? I like it. I like it. Okay, in between the clusters, bring in this one here. What color are we doing next? I think we're doing this color. Isn't that cute and adorable? And I'm going to put them in my little skull. Let's take out these here. These are my previous ones I used. Let's put it in here in the skull. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing. It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I don't know. Is that the right way to say it? Thank you, Mags, for liking my nails. If you would like to learn how to crochet a sunflower, I'm doing it live tonight. Okay. Drop your channel, Lydia, so we can know. So whoever is not following you here can follow you. There is great people in here. I love Lydia. Go watch her live tonight at 6 p.m. Central Time. And that's my time, Central Time. I always like to be the center of attention. I don't know why, because I was always hiding from people. Okay, I'm attaching it by pulling through both yarns, the tail, releasing the tail, and making 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to make a cluster, granny cluster of 3. So that first chain was my first double crochet. Let's turn you here. Oh, look, it says Pink Lady. That's the name of my little skull. My daughter made that with her Cricut machine. I don't want it to go through here because it's not coming out great. So we're going to turn it this way. Okay. So now I have my cluster of 3 for my granny squares. Now we'll move on to the next space and we make our 3. Simple, simple, simple. Okay, guys, thank you so much for my likes. I appreciate everybody that is in here with me and working with me. You really make me feel loved. Thank you so much. Here we go. Granny clusters are musters. I don't know why I do that. I love rhyming. Makes me feel like a poet. What? You got sponsored? Wow, that's awesome. Y'all go check out Mag's Cutie Gaming. Nice. Oh, you like the cute little mushroom? Thank you, Known. Known your business. Known your business. Sometimes I have a hard time reading people's handles. I don't, like what was one that I just did recently and I was like, oh no. So this was a person that I found on TikTok and her name is spelled KRO-SHA and I was calling her Crochet, and she does crochet. And then all of a sudden it dawned on me, why am I saying it crochet in my head? Because obviously she has a play on words and it's crochet, and it was so much easier for me to remember. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful color combo? I love it because I love these colors. This Grinch green. Everybody knows I love me a little Grinch. I love me a big Grinch too. I even have an outfit, a Grinch outfit that I will put on in the winters. If I go somewhere that I'm going to be outside or a convention or something and or market, I put on my little Grinch suit over my clothes. It keeps me warm. Um, but I don't do too many markets now. But I do sit with my daughter sometimes, very rarely now. Mommy sits in the background now. I used to do all the markets and everything, and my daughter got that from me, my oldest daughter. She loves to do markets. And she does really well in her crochet. You should go visit her. She's Oh My Yarn on my channel. You can find her link to her Facebook. She doesn't do YouTube or anything. She just is on Facebook and she gets commissions like crazy. And even if you don't live in the area, she can send it to you. You could just go and tell her what you want, kind of show her a picture of what you want, and that girl can just make it up as she goes. So go check her out. I'm going to put her Facebook thing on here. After I'm done, I'll put it in the description and y'all can go visit her. And if you want anything, she will make it. I'm not doing any commissions or anything. And if I sell anything, I give it to her so she can sell it. And that's how I'm rolling now. You know what? Let's see. This is a 5mm. I don't know why I just had a little mini panic attack saying I've been calling this a 5mm hook to everybody and it is not. No, what I did wrong was not wrong, but I started using the 5mm when I said I was going to use a 4mm, and I'm still going to do some 4, but I like this size. And also, I looked at my mushroom and did not I'm going to show you when it comes time, but did not fill the stem and made it kind of flat. And I thought, wow, this is kind of a nice coaster or applique or whatever. We got 3. Now we got to go here. And what do we do here? We look for our third chain. 1, 2, 3. And we go into there. And I like to put my hook in there because this one always leans forward. There we go. It's in. That one, I had enough sense to not make it so tight. Okay. Oh, you know what? This is where I messed up last time and I cut it off. Now we're on our last round here. We did our last granny squares and now we're going to do a single crochet in every stitch. Okay, so we don't cut it off yet, and I almost did. And we're going to put a, where's my, okay, make sure I'm not working with the tail. Make a chain. And this is my first single crochet in the stitch. And if I can find my marker, I'm going to mark it and pat it with the bee. Mark it with the bee and put it in the oven for you guys and me. Okay. I go off, none of your business. I go online nowadays 2 times a week, but I like to do spontaneous lives, but I have not done them in a while because I'm having some sort of little anxiety flare, I guess. I don't know, but I need to take time to just relax, clean my house, grow my plants, enjoying the spring weather outside. Every morning I take my cup of coffee, I go outside. Okay, you see this? I'm making single crochets in every stitch now. I'm not going in between. I'm going in the stitches now. And I'm just enjoying doing that, and it seemed like I was using a lot of my time going live. And I love going live, but I had to cut down just for a little bit. And when it gets too hot to go outside, I will definitely be in here again, staying in the cool air here in Texas. We're going to burn. And I say that because we always do. We hit the 90s, the high 90s, sometimes even the hundreds, and nobody goes inside. We go outside to get in our car. Not me, because my car's in the garage. We go outside only to get in the car, to go somewhere, get out of our car, run into another air-conditioned place. Yep. I often wonder how our ancestors did it, and by ancestors I just mean even my dad was born into a time where there was no air condition. How did they do it here? How did they do it here? I just don't know. But they didn't know any different. You know what I mean? They didn't know, oh my gosh, I wish I had the air conditioning. Because they didn't know about air conditioning. So they had other ways of keeping cool. Like running around naked, playing with the water outside, going swimming and stuff. Um, okay, going around naked, I don't know if they did that or not. But I do seem to remember a lot of pictures of my dad as a little boy with no shirt on. So he would be running around and he'd be in shorts. Okay, we're coming around the mountain when she comes. Mags, I hope you went to the bathroom. You do not need permission. Thank you, people. Let's hit 20 likes, please. Okay, we're almost done with the mushroom cap. And this was so cute. So adorable. There's so many things that I saw that I want to teach y'all. You may or may not have known these things, seen these patterns. Maybe you have. If you have, just stick around with us anyways, right? And crochet your heart out on whatever you are working on, or just listen and be entertained. Anyways, let's see. There's my first stitch here. I think this is one more stitch right here. I hope I'm not out of, that's still one more stitch. Let's go ahead and put it in there. I didn't count, so, but I'm trusting my instincts, not my outstinks. That's a family inside joke, sorry. I always have to say that when I think of instincts. One time my son was talking to my sister-in-law, who is my husband's, I'm ending it right here with 2 chains, my husband's sister, and he told her, I have my dad's instincts. I don't know what they were talking about, but he was young. And he goes, I have my dad's instincts. And she turned around and said, not his outstinks. And I'm like, oh, he has his outstinks too. So it's just hilarious to me every single time I hear the word instinct. Instinct? How about outstinct? And what is the other one that I always say? Somebody says, "Oh, they have an Audi," meaning the car, Audie. I'm just wrapping this through here while I'm talking to you. And I said, "Not an any." I'm just, got to make fun of everything. Here's our cap. Does it look like the other one? It sure does. Let's see. I'm going to turn you around. Ooh, I'm down here. I'm down here. Here's this one. Here's the one we just made together here. Wow. I would love this as a coaster. I might be making some of these as a coaster with all my leftover yarn. I love coasters, and all I would do different is make two double crochets or one a single crochet and an increase, single crochet increase, or an increase in all of them. I'm not sure what I would do, but to make it lay flat. You know what I mean? All righty. Love it. All right. Let's work on the stem. And I said we were going to make the stem out of the center color here. Okay. Here it is. Here it is, right here. I'm going to stick it back in there. I'll let you look at me for a little while. Okay. Well, let me put this back up here. We're going to work on the stem. We're going to do a magic ring of 6, an increase, single crochet and an increase on that row, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet for 4 rows, and then we're going to do 5 single crochet and a decrease, another 5 double crochet and a decrease, and then we're going to do a single crochet, and that would be all that we need. So that's 15 rounds that we're going to be making for the stem. Screenshot it before I move it. Screenshot it. Woohoo! Now you're back here with me again. You lucky dog. Lucky dog. Okay, we're going to keep that on our head. Where is that beige? Oh, here it is. Okay. What do you think about that? Oh my gosh, that's so gorge. Gorgeous. I like it like this. I would add another round to make it come down a little bit more and then put the stem flat on it. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. I'm going to wear it like a little hat right now. How about that? Okay. 17 likes makes me happy. Okay, here we go. Now, what did we say? Whoop! Single crochet, a magic ring with 6 single crochets in them. And make your magic ring however you make it. I chain 2 and work into the first chain. I lost it. Okay, now that doesn't count as my first single crochet, but this one does. When I make my first single crochet here, I'm going to mark it. I'm going to be marking my things here. So that's 1 single crochet. And I'm working into that first chain and making 6. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 single crochet. I have 6 single crochet on my magic ring. And then of course, we're going to pull our tail here to tighten up that ring in the center. There we go. And then we're going to insert to where our stitch marker is my very expensive bobby pin, which happens to be my favorite marker at the moment, and we're just going to slip stitch it in. Too close. Okay. And we're going to chain 1. And I still have my marker in there, and I'm going to go into that same spot. If it gets too tight, I take out my marker sometimes. I'm going to switch back in a minute so y'all can be talking to me. Okay, so I know this is where I need to go. And I'm going to put my first single crochet there. and I'm going to stop, and I'm going to, dang it, dang it. I'm going to mark my first stitch. I know it's right there. I can see it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'm marking my first stitch. Okay, let's flip back over. 18 likes, my gosh. I'm just here relaxing, crocheting with you people. Okay, so now, of course, you're watching me backwards. Hold on a second. I'm going to remove you for a bit. There you go, because I can really tilt you. I had to adjust that. Okay. Hi, Linda. How are you doing, Linda? Guess what we're making? Where is it? Oh, yeah. We're making a little mushroom, and I did not weave in the ends, and I made this one right before the live, just so I can see what it actually looked like, and I can show y'all what it looked like, what we're working on. And I love granny squares. And yeah, I'm loving it. I think I want to make it in a smaller hook, but I am using a size 5. And right now we're working on the stem, this part right here. Okay, so we have a magic circle with 6 single crochet, and I just made my first single crochet and marked it. And so what does it want me to do now? I need to make an increase. So in that same spot, I'm going to make another single crochet. You know, I know a lot of people in here are very experienced crocheters. And I'm like talking to you guys as if you just learned, but that's who I want to help the most. I want to help the ones that are just starting, and I like to talk it through, and that way they really get it. So in each spot, we're doing an increase, and an increase means 2 single crochets in each stitch. I'm going to turn you around too. Let's see. Let's finish this one. Okay, I'm going to show you in a minute. Okay, so here's a stitch. We're going to do an increase, which is a single crochet again in there, and that's your increase. Okay, now you go back, you have 6 of these, so you should have 12 stitches. Let's see if we're on the mark or if that is a stitch, that silly thing. I always get confused. So anyways, we're going to count. Where's my marker? It's in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it. We don't need to make any more. And we go into that first stitch, and we know that first stitch because it's marked with this dang thing here. Okay, there it is right there. Try to go into that same spot right. So tight. Okay, let's see. Right there. Ching! Let's take it out. Let's not lose where it is. It was right here. It's easier to go in there sometimes when you take the marker out because it's not in the way. So now that's our second round. Our third round is 1 single crochet. I do a chain, and then I do a single crochet and an increase. An increase? Yes, an increase. That's 1 single crochet. Now got to mark it. The reason I sounded funny is because I had my thing in my mouth, my bobby pin. So that's 1 single crochet. Don't skip this stitch right here. Let's see. I need to go ahead and turn you this way a little bit, maybe, because the light, it was making it dim, I think. 1, and then when I mess up, it's usually because I forget this stitch right here. And so we're going to do an increase here. That means 2 in each spot. And that's just going to be the little pattern that we're working on. 1 single crochet and an increase in the next one. 1 single crochet and an increase. And I'm going to flip you over already. Are y'all getting dizzy yet on this yarn room amusement ride? Thank you, Linda. It's 11 p.m. in Asia, Mag says. Wow. In Aussie, it's probably 1 a.m. Okay. It's very nice in Texas. Are you here in Texas, or do you know just by, have you visited Texas? Hmm. Still here. I'm glad you're still here, Maggie. Wonder Crochets. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Come on in. We're working on the stem of this little mushroom. Little pliable mushroom. So cute. I still have to weave in the ends, but this is how we attach it on this side here. Isn't that just adorable? Oh. Okay, I love the colors. Pink and green, always one of my favorite combinations ever, ever, ever. Yup. Okay, where were we? That's an increase. So single crochet, increase. That's what it wants us. And I held up the pattern earlier so y'all could take a screenshot of it. So I'll give you another opportunity to look at it. But it's pretty simple. Single crochet, increase. Let's count because sometimes I get confused as to if that's a stitch there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Correct. We always increase by 6, whatever the number is that you put in the center. And if you do this little pattern thingy here, then you increase each row by 6. That's how you increase. Flat circle. The next row, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to row 7, round 7, it's just going to be single crochets. Okay, so all we have to do is pretty much no brainer. Keep track of our first stitch. There it is, it's marked. Oh, I hear dogs. They better not want to go outside. We already went out there. Come and sit down, Daisy. Come on, baby. Come and sit. You want to come sit up here? Come on. Come on. Come on. Hello, there's Daisy. There's Daisy. Come on, Daisy. Come and sit down, Bubby. Sit down. Look, say hi to everybody. I don't know what she wants. Oh, I know what she wants. She wants me to move over so she can have a spot in the chair. Oh my gosh, Daisy. What a spoiled baby. What a spoiled baby. Okay, so I don't have to think too much. This is all just single crochets. We're going to do this for 4 rounds. Well, DC in RB, yes, my spouse used to do that, but he knows better now. He knows when I'm counting, and if he doesn't know I'm counting and he starts talking, I'll just count a couple of numbers and he'll be like, "Oh, okay, sorry, I'll tell you in a minute." So, yes, very considerate. Come on in, Wonder Crochets. Is it your first time here? Thank you for coming in because I don't think I remember your name. But this is the yarn room. How do I know? I have a sign up there that says the yarn room because I named it the yarn room. You can leave, Mags. Thank you for being here with me and us. Hello, Frog Rosie. I know you've been here for a while. I'm just saying hello again. Woo, leave me alone. Oh, what happened to our bells? I haven't been ringing this. Let's just do some rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is my favorite number. It has been my favorite number since I was little. And when I was little, blue used to be my favorite color. And 5 and blue go together for me. But my favorite colors now are the absence of light black, pink, and green. Those are my favorite colors. So when I first started my channel here, I was trying to get into, being affiliate to all these different things. I'm not gonna do that anymore. I just want to hang out with you guys and crochet. So, but I may put on my and my little stores, I may take that off too. I don't know. But I may put on a wish list, I guess, for me if anybody wanted to look at my wish list. Not that I'm asking you to, but just in case, I have had some people ask. Alrighty, mark my first one and go on. That's the first round of single crochets. And don't worry, we can go back and we can count our rows here. That's two. Okay, so I don't have to count unless you want to count to keep on track. You should have 18. 18, but if I don't have it on count, who's going to tell? Are you going to tell on me? Don't tell on me. I know you wouldn't. Oh, it's so beautiful outside. So gorgeous. Did I tell you that I was doing some accidental shopping on Temu? So I like to get on, even on Amazon, I will go shopping. Start putting everything in my cart. Then I leave it because I just satisfied my need to shop. I threw it in the basket. And then when I go back, I'm like, I don't need this stuff. And I will save it for later in case I do want it or just delete it. Okay, I'm going to have to take out this marker. It's taking up too much space there. Um, well, I was on Temu late at night. That's the dangerous thing. I'm not going to do that anymore. Not on Temu late at night. Um, I pressed buy now instead of, go to your cart because that's what I wanted to do. And I ended up buying all kinds of stuff. So yesterday I went to my crochet meeting and I took some stuff. This is not the shipment that I bought on Temu by accident. This was the shipment that I had bought before, and I bought stickers and I took them to my crochet meeting and I put them in a little box. Oh, I have them right here. I can show you. Put them in this box, takeaway box from one of my coffee shops that I kept and reuse. And I just bought a whole bunch of stickers to them. Yeah. I may put that if you buy me something on anything on my wish list, I don't put anything very expensive, I just love yarn. And that, if you want, you can give me your address and I will send you some stickers. And I hope that you are in the States. You know what I mean? Because that's easier. It depends on how much it's going to cost going back to you elsewhere in the world. I would love to send it to you, so I will try and see how much it costs. You know what I mean? To send you some stickers or something. That would be fun. So then I was talking to one of my friends there, Kay, at the meeting last night, and she was talking about how someone was doing on that she watches is that she live picks the stickers she's giving people or whatever, you know what I mean? And she has a little system thingy going on, and it's not just stickers that she does. And she does it online. She picks it for you, and I'm like, that's awesome. That's fun. I'm afraid of sending things overseas because it's kind of expensive. I mean, even just a small package. But I will see what I can do there. You know what I would like to do if you had a wish list? I could send it to you go straight to you from Amazon, right? Because I think almost everyone in the world has Amazon or can get Amazon. And I do have an email here. It's I forget what it is. The Yarn Room 428, I believe, at gmail.com. And you can I never mind, I'm not gonna say it. Um and then, just kind of let me know on my community that you left me a email, and I will go and check it. And um, yeah, you can give me your um, address, I guess, if you. No, no, that's not what I'm trying to say. Just leave me a message, but you can leave it through my email. Okay. My mind was just going somewhere else. Just what I said I wasn't going to do. Taking commissions. I have a commission right now, actually, and I don't do commissions, but this is for people that really have an impact on my life. So I don't mind doing it. Let me go ahead and mark my first stitch here. And we're still working single crochets all the way around for up to round 7. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's already it. So now we're going to do 5 single crochets and a decrease. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, and a decrease. Let me show you guys. I'm just looking at all this. Hi, Anna. Hola, first time here. Welcome in, welcome in. We're crocheting. Yes, Linda, how are you? Timu is dangerous. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yeah, relax, Linda. I'm glad you're feeling better. I order a lot from Amazon. I do too, Lydia. Canada, we get Amazon. Yeah. I think that might be the best way for people to send stuff to each other. You know what I mean? But you can't send like your handmade items and whatever. You made a unicorn yesterday. Oh, ah, you're like a child. Good. I'm like a child. I'm always like a child, Linda. Hey, put it on my community so I can see it. How cute. And Anna says, gracias. I'm knitting while you crochet. Yay. Crocheting next. Okay, so we did 5, and now we're going to do an invisible decrease, where we just go through the front loops, and we work our stitch in those 2 loops together, and it just decreases it by 1. Now we're going to do 5 again. 1, 2. We were on 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to do a decrease. Invisible decrease is only grabbing the first 2 front loops of the next 2 stitches and working your single crochet in there. 1. This is a test for me. If I end up, I'm not going to have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I ran out of stitches. Or was I supposed to do 4? I wonder. Oh, because it's uneven. It's an odd number, 5. All right. Maybe that's it. Go into there, and that was 5 single crochet and a decrease. And the pattern that I'm using says to go another 5 decrease. That's my first stitch. Mark it. Ooh, 20 likes. Thank you so much. 1. Oh no, that was not 1. This is 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, decrease. 1. Do y'all hear Daisy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, decrease. Hello, Shima. How are you, hon? Come on in. Come on in. Melissa. Bye, Melissa. Have an awesome day too, hon. I enjoy all your shorts. Now, there. Just keep on going until I run out of stitches. And now, I think, let's see, I make rows 10 to 15. Look, I'm pulling my tail in here, so yeah. Rows 10 to 15 are going to be single crochets. So what round am I on? Round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How did we have it? Oh, yeah. Okay, so 9. Yes, we're ending at 9. Now we're going to do single crochets from now on up to round 15. So 1. And if you have a miscount, that's okay. It's just to me this is art. You do your best, try to make perfection, what you perceive as perfection, and just let it be. You might be off one stitch. That's okay. I'm always, instead of off my rocker, I'm off one stitch. I'm always off one stitch. Always off. And that's okay. I'm okay with it. I'm okay. I said I'm okay. Just kidding, people. Just kidding. Today, I have plans to hang out with my baby daughter, the youngest one. And I'm going to go with her to run some errands, probably have a little lunch, late lunch, early dinner. I don't know. And what else were we going to do? You know what I need to do? I need to renew my driver's license. I wonder if she would take me in there. I don't know. I'm not going to drag her through there. Nobody likes to go to the state driver's whatever. Nobody wants to go there. I'm going to go there tomorrow. I think that'll be my job tomorrow. Go to the DMV. I call it DMV, but it's a DPS here, Department of Public Safety. And go and change it. And I don't know if, because of my age, if I have to, or how long I have not taken a picture, if I have to take a new picture or not. So I might as well just go up there. I think I can do it online. Let's see. If I can do it online, well, heck. We're doing single crochets, guys, all the way up to round 15. And I think I've just done 2. So it's total of 5 rounds of single crochets. But I'm just trying to catch up. Yes, don't forget to leave me a like, guys. Like. Shima, how you been? Shima, what are you working on? I'm going to flip y'all over so we can talk. What have you been working on? And what have you been doing, Shima? What have you been up to? Wonder Crochets, if you would like to drop your channel, type in the word drop and you will leave a link to your channel. And if anyone here is interested, they can go and check you out and subscribe. So, and go to my community, Wonder Crochets, because and leave me a little hello, a picture of something you're working on, and I'll go check your channel out. And to you guys who have left me so many comments, thank you so much, Mandy, everybody that leaves me comments. I have not answered any of my comments, and I'm so sorry. I told you I'm in a weird space, and I have like mental blocks. Like I used to have mental blocks with the answering machine. I would see all those messages and I would be just frozen. I could not answer or listen to them. Even to this day, now that technology has changed, I cannot look at my voicemails, and I am so glad, or listen to my voicemails. I am so glad that they have transcriptions for them now so I can read it and I don't have to hear it. Something about it makes me feel so awful inside to have to listen to some stuff and whatever, but right now I'm having a little block of my comments, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to be so regretful that I waited so long because I have tons of you guys just messaging me, encouraging me, and I really, really love it and do appreciate it. I feel like I'm letting y'all down by not answering you right away because I like to answer right away, but not lately. So if you haven't heard from me, it's not because I don't care about you. It's because I'm having some sort of mental block about the comments. I don't know what it is, but don't worry. I always become normal again. After my abnormal little stints, I become normal again. Such is life. Learn about yourself. Learn how to deal. Um, yeah. Learn what is working. Excuse me, and not working for you. And sometimes we have to go into situations we don't like and we have to deal. We have to deal. It's just what we have to do. And having my kids helped me a lot to get out of my shell because they needed me to be normal, to be out there talking with other parents and inviting people over to play with them and stuff like that. They needed me to do that. So it helped me get out of my comfort zone. And, ooh, there's my tummy. And so that helped me a lot, having the kids. Okay. How many rounds do we have? We need to be up to 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Two more rounds. And we're almost done, people. Yeah, it is nice to meet Anna, isn't it? I love it when new people come in and y'all just hang out with us, right? We're doing nothing special, Daisy, right, Daisy? We're just crocheting and hanging out. And let me mark my first one. I made 2 stitches. Do you hear my birds in the background? They're howling. When they get loud like that, I think they want something. When they start flying over my head, Pickles, it's usually Pickles. He's trying to tell me something. So I try to think about what are you wanting more carrots? Are you needing some fresh water? One time I had it's a bird that I don't have now. Her name was Herman, and Lily was stuck. Her claw was stuck around something, and she couldn't get out. And I just heard a whole bunch of screeching, and it wasn't coming from Lily. Lily was silently panicking, but Pickles was diving for me and telling me all kinds of things. And I'm like, what the heck? I mean, not Pickles, Herman. And I said, what the heck, Herman? What's up? And I go and look, and there is Lily. And I had to this little cord thingy strand of something wrapped around her little ankle, and they're so tiny. And I had to, release her, but she doesn't know I'm trying to help her. She pecked the heck out of my hand. Boy, did that hurt. Sometimes I have little gloves to go in there and do stuff if I'm gonna handle them, but this was trying. I had to use my fingers to unravel. Okay, this is my last round, guys, and we are going to stuff this and attach it. So I'm going to show you something. I've been, I was looking at this. Oh, it fell to the ground. I forgot. My mushroom cap is on the ground still. Daisy's just here sitting with me. Didn't want to sit in my lap, wants to sit next to me. Um, I love this chair that I got. It's super wide, so she gets to sit next to me. I can scoot over and give her a little bit of room, and she squeezes in there pretty darn good. Okay, now I'm going to chain two because I'm going to cut it off. Leave a longish tail. See? Pull it through. Take out my marker. Pull down that knot. Oh, look at that. It's gorgeous. So what I was going to tell you is that I was thinking, what if I made some extra rounds and I just closed it up like this? And I mean, even like this is so pretty. I think a couple more rounds coming down would be good to make it look more mushroomy. And how cute flat, right? Oh, so cute. But I'm going to stuff it because that's what we're making today. And I need stuffing. Here's my stuffing. I dare not put it down because the dogs love stuffing for some reason. I have this neck pillow in my room and it had a little tear in the seam and I had it there and the seam kept getting bigger and bigger and the dogs saw it and they thought it was a play toy. So they Cha-Cha, don't want to name any names. She heard me. Started pulling the stuffing out of it so quickly. I said, "Man, I gotta close this thing up. The dogs think it's a toy and they're gonna take all of, oh my gosh, take all the stuffing out." So, the reason I wanted to make it with a smaller hook is because the holes here are kind of big. Now, isn't that just adorable? Yes. Okay. Gonna stuff it a little bit more. Okay, so what I was wowing about just a while ago, or exclaiming something, looking at something, because I looked over there to the left, to my left, to your right, I think, if I got that correctly. Okay, I'm using my finger to punch it in. I don't want it too hard, and I don't want to overstuff it to open up those things even further. So I have, excuse me, my needle. So what I was exclaiming about is, I'm going to turn you around. My husband hung up a picture of Elvis, and it was not, he says, now when you look out of the room, you can see Elvis, but it was if I walked out of the room, he would be there. And I said, if I'm sitting there, Eddie, I don't see Elvis. So now he hung up Elvis, and next to him, can you guess who that is in a black and white photo? It's a famous person, already gone. I found it in the trash. My neighbors are throwing away a huge unbroken framed image of Marilyn Monroe in black and white. And in our hallway, we hang everything black and white. Okay, so I have my cap. I'm turning it inside out. I'm going to weave in all my ends and get them out of the way. So just get them out of the way. Y'all know how, I'm sorry, I'm out of frame. Oh, sorry, Daisy. And just, work your ends in. Okay, let's cut that one off. Pinks. Let's get this pink out of the way. No rhyme or reason as to which one I pick first. This is whatever I land my little eyes on. I work down. Okay, I'm getting a dangerous hobby, guys. And I go through these spurts every now and then because I love to go to the thrift stores. And I have been going to the thrift stores. I found this t-shirt there. I love t-shirts. This is the Rolling Stones. Let's see, I cut this one because that one's already woven in. Which other ones are here? Okay, I have these two, and the very end one. Okay, let me do the end one. because it's in the way. Okay, so it's kind of short. So what I do is I take my needle and I go ahead and work it without it, the thread being in it. And I just work it to wherever I want it to go. And I bring it through and I have it right there. And so if your yarn is too short, thread your needle first wherever you want it to go, and then you can put the thread in there. And now it's still too short, but I want to make it go that way. So I'm going to work my needle in back where I want it to go. Then I insert my yarn, just a little tip that I'm sure most of you know about, but some people didn't. And there was a point that we didn't know that you could do that. And it was amazing. Okay, so now I'm going to cut it off. Ta-da! Almost done, people. Let's see. Almost done. We're going to have another crochet along in the bucket. I hope y'all are enjoying my crochet alongs. I'm enjoying them. I like to do simple little things. I don't think that the ones that we have to do so many parts because it's so much, and it's not even a lot, but to do it as a live and showing you how to work, it is, it takes time. And plus, I'm always gabbing and everything. Anyway, so last week I did not make it to my crochet meetings. I was just feeling really yuck. And I told y'all that my uncle had gone into hospice, I think, and I was going to go visit him on Saturday. Well, yesterday he passed, and I didn't know him and interacted with him on a day-to-day basis, so I don't have that loss of, like the end of the world kind of feeling, as if he was somebody close in my everyday life. But I feel sad. I feel sad for him, that he's gone. I feel sad for my cousins that they lost their dad. And I don't have any regrets. I mean, I felt like I was close to him. I just didn't see him all the time. And now he's what I believe up in heaven. And hopefully reunited with my mother. And you guys know my mother's story on how that I lost her. And so when I went to visit him, I don't know if I told you this already. I had taken a picture of my mother when I visited him last 2 Saturdays ago. Yeah, 2 Saturdays ago, I visited him. And I took a picture of my mother. And my mother died back in 1975, and he was young. He was in his 20s, maybe a 30. I don't think 30, his 20s. And yeah, he was like 21 when she passed. And that was his oldest sister. So I took a picture of her and he just held it and say, "This is the photograph." He was just rubbing it and he said, "My beautiful I said, "Do you know who that is?" Because my beautiful sister. And I was like, wow, he does remember. And because sometimes he had a little slight dementia towards the end, but he remembered. And so I know he was remembering. All righty, look, this long tail from the stem, gonna stuff that in there. And we're just gonna sew this around to the bottom of this mushroom. I didn't do a good job on the other one, but I'm going to do a better job here. And I'm gonna try to stay inside that beige part and do not let my stitches show from the outside there. And on the other side, you know what I'm talking about? I don't want my stitches to be seen here. I want just the crochet to be seen there. So I'm just going to be grabbing little pieces of loops that are not connected to the front. And I'm going to sew it on. I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm going to turn it around so you can see me sewing it on. Okay, let's turn you around. Yeah, I'm making you dizzy. Okay, hold on a second. All right, gotta move that out of the way. So we put the stem on here, and here's the stuffing. And all I do is set it down where I want it to be. And if I have to go into the same, I'm grabbing a little, just a little bit strand there. I bring it through. You do your best sewing job, what's acceptable to you. The more you do it, the better you'll get. So I'm just pulling up and sewing through. I love hand sewing. And then stay in this area where the beige is, even if you have to go through another, the same stitch as you did before, you can go ahead and do that. I don't see why not. And even if you have to like stitch, skip a stitch here, that's okay. See, I'm like pulling this one here. I like that. I found my little groove there. Okay. Let's look at the front. Now, see how it looks onto here. Let's see in the front. Yeah, you can't even tell. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's keep going, people. We're almost done with our little mushroom. Is there anything you want me to crochet that we could do here on the next crochet along? Because if not, I have some little ideas. Leave me the ideas right now. Speak now or forever hold your peace or your pieces. Why do I crack myself up? I don't know. I make myself happy. Okay. Anyways, I'm hanging out with my daughter today. And what else do we got to go do? I forget what she says she wants to do, but whatever she wants to do, we're going to go do. She's going to pick me up and she's going to drive me around. I'm the old lady that needs to be driven around now. I don't need to be driven around, but I am driven around by all my children. All righty. I'm going to work this here and make a knot. I had to put it down on the table here. And I'm going to work this into a knot. And then I'm going to work it through the stem up here. Come out through here. Oh, you know what I bought? I bought some needles on Amazon. Speaking of Amazon, I don't like the holes in here. They're too big for me, but it is what it is. And now I can cut this off. And we're done. Oh, we're not actually done. Let's add a string on the top, okay? Should we add? Nah, let's not. Let's not. You can put a little thing here to hang it up wherever. Now I have two of them. I have two. I have two. Oh, I should really weave in those ends. You're about to fall. You're about to fall. Okay. I'm not on Twitch, Anna. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Tori. Yeah, I like making small things. Right now I'm still working on my friend's pants. I got to finish it. Oh, thank you, Rosie. Thank you. Thank you, Shima. Thank you. A tiny, lush room? What do you mean? Make, oh, like crochet one? Mushroom. Oh, a tiny mushroom. I have one here somewhere. I don't know where it's at. Where's my tiny mushroom? I have one. Let me see if I have one. Right here somewhere. Where is it? I did have one. Oh, sorry, Daisy. I almost sat on you. But when I got up, I saw that I had my little mushroom, what do you call this? Ooh, lip balm. Oh man, I wish I would have got more at the Dollar Tree, but I'm still on the lookout. Okay, so What was I saying? I love these. I do need to put hangers on them. A little something right here. And I will do that. But that, and look how they look so different. This is the one from today. For some reason, the stem is a lot different. I think I got a little bit more confident in my stitches. And this was my first one. This is my second one. Maybe I overstuffed this one a little bit. I'm gonna try it with a smaller hook. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And let me write real quick the parts that I missed on here. So on the top of the granny square, round 3 to 4 was grannies. And then round 5 was single crochet of the same color. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you guys. This is me writing it down, and you can take a screenshot. So let's see what we got here. It's the granny mushroom, and I used a 5 millimeter hook. Round 1 was 12 double crochets. Round 2 was double crochet and an increase. Rounds 3 to 4 were granny squares. And round 5 was just a single crochet around, and that was very simple. And then we have the stem, which was really simple also. So screenshot this if you want, um, and make it. And if not, that's okay too. That's okay too. And you saw me do that one just recently, the stem. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here with me. I'm gonna turn you around because I like to see you guys. No, well, you guys see me, right? Look at Daisy. Oh, I forgot I was gonna give you a tour of my room. And then look, there is Cha-Cha. Okay, let me put you back on this little stand, and I'm gonna give you a tour of my room. Wolfie, hello. A solid hexagon. You you're kidding me. Are you talking about like in a ball kind of a thing? Oh my gosh, how weird that you would be saying that, because we were actually talking about that last night at my crochet meeting. A hexagon, we couldn't decide whether it was a hexagon, octagon, whatever, but it was all those sides together and made it into like a ball. Live the live. Oh, thank you, Wolfie. A fidget toy, okay. Some type of fidget toy. With beads, maybe? Maybe we should work with beads. Zelda, hello. Thank you. My reading glasses, I need them because I do need to read. Just in time for screenshot. Yay, Zelda. You got to make these. These are adorable. I love them that you don't even have to stuff the top. It's just a granny square. You know what I would love to do is make a huge pillow, granny square pillow in these colors, a mushroom. And guess what? I might. My mind is going. That's why I just spaced out there for a little bit. My brain was going. Thank you, Shima. Thank you for being here with me, hon. Thank you so much, everybody. Wolfie's watching from London, England, UK. Yay! So Shima from the UK. Aw, thank you, Zelda. Let's see, what else is Zelda? I've been in and out, busy morning, haven't been able to comment. Good to see y'all. It was so good to see y'all too. It's good to talk to you guys. Thank you so much, and thank you for those hearts. Alrighty, guys. Later. See you later. Let's see if I get a good picture so I can do a little screen grab of it. Okay, guys. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye. See y'all Saturday for the crochet meeting, okay? Bye.